Hello everyone. So welcome to Auction Decode 4 Part 3 series and a warm welcome to all our audience from Dream Dwelling Property Agency. So it was a bit of a fun to be in Brisbane and to kind of like we were just wandering around the city of Brisbane and then attended the auction there. And I think whatever predictions we did or whatever guesses we did, the starting price, the auction year started with the high price. And that could be another thing to learn that, sometimes we might underestimate some things. So just let me repeat from our part one. This was a property in Wollongabba. It is 809 meter square property with a four bedroom or four bathroom and three car park, and it is subject to subdivision with a 439 square meter and 372 blocks. And from the looks, I think as you would have seen in part 2, like they have made something like a student accommodation. So in a way the owner has kind of made the house divided into different rooms, and kind of a rooming accommodation has been made there. So, and it is a corner block, hardly 10 minutes from the Brisbane CBD. So good thought, I would say, on that property. But I predicted that property at 1.2 mil, and I would hand over to Chris what he predicted, and then in the auction you saw how much it went for. So over to you, Chris. What do you think? How your guess was, and why do you think you rated it that much, and why do you think the property got passed into the auction?
Well, thinking back to that, obviously first auction in Brisbane, so sort of trying to equate Melbourne prices and Brisbane prices, but obviously that's not 100% correct to do. So we learnt not to underestimate, as Swapna said, an area or a property anywhere in any city. My guess was 1.05 to 1.15, I believe. I was obviously well out, but what I saw of the property, yes, it was maintained well, but I still thought it was old. There would be a lot of work to be done. So I thought on those lines, but honestly, if they are subdivided into four different rooming accommodations, you could have multiple tenants, and obviously that price would be well worth it. But the subdivision, I think, was not something I looked at deeply, which I should have. But yes, it still got passed in at 2.5. There was no real bidders at that level. So yeah, I just thought that was some of the reasoning. We weren't really aware, but the other auctions that we've been to there, and other auctions we've been to since, we've sort of been on the money with what we thought. Did you have anything more to add, Swapna?
Yep. Like I felt the number of bidders were very less. Hardly anyone bidded in that auction. So that's the reason why the property got passed in. And from looking at the market, we are seeing the market is going cold, and the auctions are getting passed in. So I would understand that the seller's expectations were high from that property, but sometimes the seller have to understand the market trend, how the buyer's confidence is there, how the buyer's interest is there, and then uh, review their expectations. Otherwise the properties might go past in auctions, and the sellers would not get what they expect from the buyers. But again, all this auction is like a game of gambling. Sometimes high expectation properties would get the buyers more interest, and sometimes good properties with less expectation from the seller, but there would be more buyers and more price to give on that property. So all this we are also trying to learn. Hope you guys are enjoying with us this game of auctioning and auction decoding. Stay tuned with us for next auction decode videos, and please follow, like, comment, subscribe, and put your comments and just give your guesses, and try to play with us. It's fun. Like in part 1 or part 2, before part 2 the prize is revealed, you can give your guesses and along with our guesses, and then check in part 3 that how much were you, whatever you guessed, how much the auction went for. Was it less, was it high, was it equal, how accurate you were in that guessing the price for that auction. It is fun, just try it out. And yep, just let us know if you're liking our videos, or is there something that we should improve on. And thank you so much. Bye.